Oh, shit. Hi, everybody. I don't normally do pickup videos, but I got so much stuff this month that I figured, why not? I'll try it. I don't know if this will be a normal thing or not, but here we go. Okay, the first thing I got here, I found at the Salvation Army with 4 controllers, and I picked up this cool little stand too, Xbox 360 Slim, and I will replace that one. I have the original white 360 that I will replace out with that one. For 3DS, I grabbed Sonic All-Star Racing Transformed. PS1, Rocket Power Team Rocket Rescue. NBA Hoops for PS1. And, you know, I have a very small collection for a lot of this stuff, so bear with me. A lot of this stuff is just commons that I want. Final Fantasy VII PS1. And I think I grabbed this at Salvation Army as well. Twisted Metal 4. I think that was another Salvation Army one. Samba de Amigo. I need to get the little... Oh, I guess I can do the Wiimote, but... Yeah. Never had that before. Just some common PS2 games here next. Strike Force Bowling. Spyro, A New Beginning. Karaoke Revolution. Jak and Daxter, Precursor Legacy. Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex. Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. And for PS3, I already had this, but I figured out that the disc was cracked, so I went and bought a replacement copy of Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. The disc wasn't cracked in an obvious way. It was just like a little teeny tiny crack in there, and I don't know how that would have happened, but it was just enough so the disc wouldn't play. So happy to have that back in the collection. Another PS2, SmackDown Just Bring It. I'm a big fan of the older wrestling games, not so much anymore, but I hope they get away from 2K. Seriously. Ace Combat 5. The Unsung War. I like stuff like this. Ooh, Wii U. Lego City Undercover. I'm slowly building up the Wii U collection. I don't have very many. I have maybe 30 Wii U games right now. I slowly pick them up as I find them. The GameStop in my area doesn't have much of a selection anymore. Sometimes I'll find them at the pawn shop, but very rarely. But I found this at GameStop, and it's one I didn't have for $4.99. So figured, why not? For the Wii, Blazing Angels. For Xbox 360, slowly kind of building those games up too, especially if you know, we're gonna have some backwards compatibility on the Series X. I'm hoping that some of the ones I pick up maybe will. And I don't know, I just like going back to old stuff. So Forza Motorsport 4 and the Serious Sam collection. Okay, we have this little thrift shop. Nearby. A little charity shop, I should say. It's more of a charity shop. And sometimes there I get lucky. I don't find stuff there a lot. Maybe the occasional PS2 game or something. But I was surprised to find some Game Gear games there. And I don't have a Game Gear at the moment, but hopefully in the near future I'll be able to find one. I had the blue one growing up, and I really loved that thing. But I would love to get one modded with rechargeable batteries and a new screen and all the whole 9 yards. You know, that would be pretty sweet. Desert Speed Trap featuring Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. The Jungle Book and Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I picked these up at the pawn shop a few days ago. Ignore that price sticker on there. It's not what I paid. These were, I don't know, $4 or $5 each, but I didn't have them. NFL Blitz for N64. Wave Race 64. And Mission Impossible for N64. I'm slowly building up an N64 collection as well, and I used to have a lot more. Several years ago I sold off my collection, and I really regret that. So I'm just building from scratch, slowly, at my leisure. I'm not in a huge hurry to get everything, but you know, just as I come across it. And in my area, coming across stuff is pretty rare. And at the Salvation Army again, they had a box of Sega stuff. There was no system, but there was a few controllers in this box. I'm not going to show them all, but there was a 6 button in there, which was awesome to find. I'd take that any day. It was a box for $10 and had Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Spinball, PGA Tour. Bleh. All right, so on to some Super Nintendo games that I picked up. These were, a couple of them were eBay and a couple of them were pawn shop. So the pawn shop ones were pretty dirt cheap. Well, so were the eBay ones, honestly. But Jurassic Park, which I don't think I've ever had before. So that's pretty cool. I like Monopoly, Tasmania, and Tiny Toons Buster Busts Loose. And GameStop clearance. This is gaming related. So some Christmas tree ornaments, which I don't have a Christmas tree. I never have. At least in my adult life, I don't do that. So these will just be, I guess I'll put them up for display somewhere, or I don't know, maybe I'll give them away. I don't know. But they were $2.97. So I figured, why not? Here's another Genesis game. Just a sports game. Bulls versus Lakers NBA playoffs. At the pawn shop, I picked up this 3DS XL on clearance for $23. There's nothing wrong with it. No, like, there's no physical damage. There's no, it's in perfect shape. And I am eventually going to hack it and put some emulators on there and whatnot. I have a hacked 2DS right now, but it's one of the brick ones. It's a little small. So this will be nice to have. All right. Next thing before I get into my pile of PS4 games. I finally picked up, I know I'm late to the party, Sega Genesis Classic, Mini, whatever. And this is just the box, obviously, but I have this hooked up to my computer right now, and I am currently adding more games to it. So I'm going to add that to my entertainment center in my living room, and I picked up also the Sega Genesis 6-button wireless controller to go with it. So I'm very happy about that. It works awesome. Especially because my seat is pretty far back from the TV, and those Sega Genesis cords are crazy short. So I'm very, very happy with that. Now on to PS4 games. And I picked up quite a few this month. Got, and the price tag still on there. What if I could, that'll take a bit to get off. But Dead or Alive 6. I love fighting games. And I've been waiting to grab this for a while. Got it for $18.99. I decided not to, since they do not do the 10% discount anymore for games, I decided not to renew my power-up rewards, whatever. The $5 certificate per month is just not worth it to me. I don't know. I don't see GameStop being around much longer. And according to some YouTubers, I don't know, some of you watch Camelot, but yeah, I don't know. The writing seems to be on the wall. I grabbed Ghostbusters, the video game remastered. Now this is a GameStop thing. It's supposed to be a new copy. So what their new thing is, the dude at the register put it in a little sealed. I watched him put it in this little, the open case, in this little sealed bag. For some reason, I don't understand why. I was just like, I don't care, dude. Just give it to me. You don't have to waste the plastic to throw it in a bag for me. Samurai Shodown, another fighting game, which I like fighting games. It's SNK. It's gonna be cool. I'm going to start this pretty soon. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I can't wait to sink my teeth into this. I just started a new job. I haven't had time to really sit down and sink my teeth into a game all month. I started the new job pretty much right at the beginning of the month. I finished Red Dead 2 a couple days after I started the job, but I've been training, doing classes, all this stuff, weird hours. I work at a group home. I'm second in charge of a group home for teen boys. So they keep me pretty busy. Gravel looks cool. I don't know. Like stuff like this. Haven't played it yet. NBA 2K Playgrounds 2. I've had it's pretty much NBA Jam for modern era. I had it before I traded it in when it was going for more. Now it's down to $12.99. I grabbed it again. I liked it. I have the first one digital. Warriors All-Stars. This was just kind of an impulse grab. Dynasty Warriors games, just fun hack and slash and whatever, I like that stuff too sometimes. Mega Man X Legacy Collection 1 and 2. Love Mega Man stuff, and looks like something was loose in there. Oh, yeah, the inserts. Okay, cool. Onrush. Absolutely love this game. This game is awesome. Me and my buddy sat and played this for several hours one day and just took turns doing laps. We were having a blast. Borderlands Game of the Year Edition. I've never played the first Borderlands. I've played Borderlands 2, and that's it. I haven't gotten 3 yet. But I think it'd be cool to jump into that. I like Borderlands 2. Darksiders 3. Now, I picked this up at GameStop one day for like $5. Brand new, sealed. And yeah, I don't know why they had it so low. I think it's back up a little bit now, but I don't know why they had it so low that day, brand new, but I grabbed it. Didn't even think about it. All right. DMC Devil May Cry Definitive Edition. I played this on PS3 and I loved it. So I will play it again. I picked up Devil May Cry 5 also last month and started playing through that, and I'm a couple hours into it and I haven't had a chance to get back into it yet, but I will, and then after Star Wars I may pick that up again. On PS3 I remember I got all the way to the last guy and I couldn't beat him. So maybe I can do it here. And then the a-holes at GameStop pulled the old switcheroo on me. I got Rise of the Tomb Raider, but what I took up to the counter was the regular blue case. And I didn't pay attention. I should have paid attention. What I came out with was this book for the 20-year icon, 20 years of an icon, 20-year celebration edition. Whatever. I know there's more to this edition than that, but I don't know. I don't like this case. It's going to stick out like a sore thumb on my shelf. I'll put it on my shelf, but it's going to stick out like crazy. Until I can, I don't know, get another case or just rebuy the game with the regular case. I don't know. Don't know what I'll do there yet. But I also picked up a Wii super cheap at Salvation Army. Like, Wiimote had a Pro controller in there and some nunchucks and all that. I have already donated that to the group home that I work in. And the boys were really happy to have that. You know, chill and play Mario Kart all day, whatever. You know, and the system had Mario Kart in it. Inside the system when I bought it. When I got home and I pushed eject, plugged it in. So that was cool. Nice little bonus. Super cheap. Kids at work had fun. So that was good. So I just did this video now, and now I can put all this stuff away. So thanks for watching. I don't know if I'll do this again. I don't normally pick up this much stuff in a month. Maybe sometimes. I tend to be a slower collector. Maybe I'll pick up 4 or 5 games in a month. But this is a lot for me. So figured why not? Anyway, thanks for watching.